So it's been exactly 1/2 days since I decided to start this 90-day challenge where I'm growing my startup and I intend to make 10K from the internet during this period. So far, a lot has happened in just that 1-2 days and I want to just share all of it. The first lesson I learned is that just get started. Whenever you're watching videos of content and you just see people tell you just get started, that's just the answer. It just feels very cliche. In reality, that's just the best answer. So once the first video is out, I assure you that everything changes. There's so much attachment, there's so much weight to just that first video. It's so unnecessary. Immediately I posted that first video, it just felt like a number because I started a brand new account from ground up. So it's the old account is just blank, 0 audience, 0 followers, nothing. After I put out the one video, it just looks scanty, blank on my profile. And it just made me know that my focus should be on the next video. Do you understand? And after the first video had come out, you just realize that all the attachment, all the weight, all the pressure on yourself for that one video to do so well is so irrelevant, it's so unnecessary. The one video is not going to save you. It's not going to be the most important thing in the world. It's not going to be anything. And it's just one of many you're going to make. And that's why it makes a lot of sense when people just tell you, just get started, just start. Once you start to create, you automatically consume less. I do not know how else to put this to you, but everything that led to me from having an idea to saying I want to document it to making out the video, even just making out the video, the whole process, literally, it's just me so busy focusing on just this one video, making sure, because a lot of things to get right and making sure that I get all of this right, that I do not even have enough time to go and consume other things. I'm not saying there are no times in between where you will not want to naturally drift to consuming stuff, but you as someone trying to create, consume less than someone that doesn't even try to create at all. One good thing though from yesterday is that I got 2 interests. One lady particularly said, oh, I would like to be a beta user, and some other person said they had interest, and I was just like, oh wow, this is good. It felt so good, it felt so awesome. I wouldn't even know 2 random strangers on the internet would have interest in one building if I just didn't even try in the first place. Another thing is that starting from blank is real and intimidating. When you see the 0 posts, you see the 0 followers, you see nothing, it actually dawns on you that this is a big deal. You have that fear of, will this not work out? At one point I started doubting everything, but one thing I kept telling myself is that every single person now that is earning a living off of the internet, building an audience, making content, building a product, all of that, they all started from this point. If I crumble under the weight of fear, under the weight of intimidation, under the weight of this is scary, whenever I get back some form of strength and feel like, okay, I should really do this now, I'm still going to start from this very point. So there's no point dreading it. Another thing I learned is also that volume is always going to be a key factor when it comes to growing on social media. If you want to grow faster, if you want to get to where you want to get there faster, you need to put out more volume. You need to put out more body of work. You need to put out a lot of stuff. The amount of volume, the sheer amount of volume and number it takes to really grow on social media is something I can't even comprehend. So it's not even a case where I want to be making 3 posts a week or once a week, all of that. I need to be making multiple posts a day. Carousels are a big deal. They're a big deal on social media, much more than I thought. And that should be most of where I anchor the start of OutProof. So when I started building OutProof, my focus went on reels and the thumbnails and covers for reels. But then it just hit me hard that the value people would get from quickly making quality carousels would be greater than just making real covers. So regarding making money, right now we are still at 0 MRR. And one thing making the first post taught me is that from the get-go, I need to have a paid product or paid service link on my bio. And that's something I'm going to fix today. From carousels, people are getting as much as 600 link clicks. And that's crazy, that's insane. Because if you think of the conversion rate on those, if it translates and trickle down to sales and revenue, that's a lot. And it's something I do not want to make an afterthought. So right now, I'm going to go and come up with a paid product or paid service that I can offer right at this stage where I'm starting from, and then put that link in my bio so people can try to reach out. And it would just be interesting to see how it feels to make the first sale. And then finally, one North Star for me and for building OutProof as a product, how easy is it for someone to create volume? So for me, it's like an effort to output ratio. How much effort can someone put in and how much output can they put out? The more I can build around this metric, it means that the more and more people are going to find OutProof valuable. Okay, so there you have it. That's everything from day 1 and 2 of doing all of this, of building OutProof on trying to make 10K on the internet. So I try to make these videos every morning of the next day, so around 7 a.m. or thereabout. And this is also a way of me instilling belief in myself and trying to keep the ginger, keep the motivation going, because it's really hard. You need an insane ton of self-belief to even believe that this is even possible. But I do know it's possible, and I'm excited to keep going. So thank you. Take care. Bye. I'll see you in the next one.